Alright. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video we're going over Xur's loot and location. He's in the tower in the hangar in his one of three locations. He's got the two-tailed fox, an exotic rocket launcher, unfortunately the weakest of all the exotic rocket launchers. But if you don't have it, it's there for your collections. He's got a worm husk with high resilience, high mobility, so maybe a PvE worm husk? I don't know. I don't know if I like that distribution. 64 is pretty nice though. A feedback fence with a little too much mobility, but not a half bad distribution on that. I'd snag that. And Controverse Hold, which are an insanely good exotic, especially right now with Void 3.0 builds. Super high resilience build. This is a must-have. Like, you should grab this for sure. It's not the perfect distribution I've ever seen, but it's high resilience, high discipline. That's what you want. And it's got decent little bit of recovery on it. That's great. Grab that for sure. True Prophecy is such a good hand cannon with the right roll. Unfortunately, this is not that roll. Enigma's Draw is a terrible sidearm in my opinion, and that roll is pretty average as well. Unfortunately, Osmosis Escape Velocity is a hard pass. 7th Seraph CQC Shotgun, pretty solid roll here. Okay. Not a god roll, but a decent roll. Same thing with Punching Out. It's not too bad. The range is a little bit slacking on it though. But with Void and the stability, pretty good. Negative Space, that's going to be a hard pass with that roll. Stars and Shadow is going to have multiple perks here. And as you can see, they're bugging out and it swaps around so you can grab it when it has a really good roll. With the Stability Masterwork, Fluted Barrel, and Feeding Frenzy, and a potential Kill Clip. Here we go, Kill Clip here. That's like nearly a god roll of the Stars and Shadow. In fact, might be the god roll. So I would recommend snagging that bad boy. Especially because these 340 pulse rifles are nuts right now. That's what everyone's using with No Time to Explain. If you wanted to use basically a legendary and you didn't have a god roll messenger, with the recent Desperado nerf, Kill Clip is so good. So this is actually a really good roll. Stars and Shadow. And then we've got for the Titan gauntlets, hard pass on that. Too much mobility. That's a really good helmet. 60 stats, excellent distribution. Definitely snag that. And hard pass on those boots. Now we'll pull up the armor for the other characters. Okay. We've got the Warlock. Armor is 7 mobility, 60 overall, really high strength. We'll pass on that. The chest, high resilience. That's decent, but nothing too crazy. Really high resilience, really high recovery. Low discipline, unfortunately, on that helmet. Hurts. It's not the worst ever, though. And really low discipline on the boots. Hurts as well. What you really want is high resilience, recovery, and discipline armor. And we'll go to the Hunter. We'll see what we got. A decent pair of gauntlets for the Hunter. High recovery, high intellect. We'll pass on the chest. High resilience, high mobility, decent PvE helmet. And boots for PvE as well. Nothing too crazy overall there, though. Now we'll go look at the HAWKMOON and the DMT. Got opening shot on it. Okay. So this has got decent handling, decent range, and rangefinder is getting nerfed soon. So opening shot could definitely be the better roll of HAWKMOON. I would recommend grabbing that if you don't have that roll, if you've been using the rangefinder roll. And then you got Dead Man's Tale with 4th times the charm. We can pass on that. And that's wrap for your Xur PSA. Highly recommend grabbing the Stars and Shadow, especially with the pulse rifle med out there. You can pair that with the CQC shotgun. You already got yourself a build that can get you to the Lighthouse and Trials this week. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Later.